Hey, we're going to check out Above the Snow, join the shelter crew, and create the best Alpine resort in this cozy narrative tycoon. Enjoy rich character stories, attract and rescue alpinists, manage your resort, and forge new trails. Grab your map, pour a warm cup of tea, and brace for the harshest winter in the 1960s. It's got 29 all positive reviews, and it's going to be available April 2026. I found this through Steam Next Fest, so obviously this is just the demo version. I did go into the settings and turn the music off. Obviously, we're going to listen to some copyright-free music here. It did auto set itself to custom. Most things are high and medium. I'm not sure if there's a... Yeah, high is the highest. I think that should be okay, though. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And let's jump into a new game here. Hey, Snakes, how's it going? Okay, still don't know why... Let's see here... Okay, hey, I was just going to say, I don't know why the text-to-speech wasn't working, but just kicked in there, so... We're going to go ahead and check out this campaign. It's the... I'm hoping this is going to have a tutorial as well. So, original experience, original Above the Snow campaign, story of Coratan, Ascent Shelter, take on winter of the century, or take on the winter of the century, I'm guessing. Survive the chaos and become the best shelter in the Alps. Recommended for your first ATS playthrough. All right, well, it's our only option since this is the demo. I do like the art style. One of the tags was hand-drawn.
My friend, how many chances have I given you, only for you to waste them? What was so unclear in my instructions? What did you expect, walking in there alone?
I truly regret it. I want to fix it. Undo it. Is there any chance?
A chance? In my world, every favor's a tab you'll have to settle. Say, have you ever been to the Alps? In the Swiss part, there's a place, the Roden region. Massive ridges stretching between three valleys. Cold enough to cut through bone, but beautiful. Those places aren't for me, but maybe you'll learn to appreciate the mountains.
And what exactly would I be doing there?
Ever heard of mountain shelters, Francis?
Shelters? Like the ones for animals?
No, my friend. Out there, any spot you can call safe is worth its weight in gold. Mountain trails wind on through cold winds and blinding blizzards. Out there, even the echo seems too frightened to speak back. In the middle of all that chaos, brave alpinists built shelters. Little havens for those heading toward the summit. The only warm places in those vast, dreamy lands.
Where exactly are you going with this?
Slowly. First things first, get rid of that damn bag.
Okay, Coratan region, Swiss Alps, 1961. All right, Francis Harland. I'm guessing this is our main character here. Cold as hell. Eva Harland. What did you expect up in the mountains this time of year, genius? I don't know. Half the night we were talking about cozy hotels, blankets, and tea with honey. You'll have a whole month to get your blankets and tea. In a season, this shelter's supposed to be running like clockwork. Pedro wants it to be the most popular spot in the region. And we've got a lot of work ahead of us. Renovate the whole place, redraw the trails, build up the reputation. Makes me wonder if it's even doable with such a small team. I have no idea, but what choice do we have? If we fail, the only warm thing you'll get is prison porridge. Fair point. All right, let's take a look at the map. We need to figure out how to even get to this shelter. Okay, quest started. Above the snow, you can revisit all of the coming tutorials by clicking a compendium button. Okay. All right, this tutorial will guide you through the technical aspects of the game. Remember, you can always revisit the tutorial by clicking the icon in the top left corner of the screen. To close the window and continue, click the red X in the right corner. Okay. You can freely move the camera by holding right mouse button and moving the mouse to the edge of the screen, or using WASD. I don't know why sometimes people say WASD and sometimes they do WSAD. I think WASD is the normal one, right? To rotate, hold middle mouse button and move the mouse, or use Q and E buttons to zoom the camera. Use the scroll wheel. Okay, so middle mouse button, Q and E, right mouse button. Ooh, I don't know if I like how it follows the terrain. I kind of wish it would just be one height and then you could zoom in. Okay, well, I'll have to deal with it. Not a big deal. Okay, use the mouse scroll to zoom in and out. Pedro mentioned his brother's hovel is somewhere out here. Looks like it's quite a hike. Eva, where'd you go? Here, I found us a guide. So Marek Kaminsky. I don't know what the accent over the N is. Hey there, Marek Kaminsky. Eva asked me to run some training for you. You didn't mention we'd have company. Relax, Marek's solid. We've done a few climbs together. He's a world-class pro. Appreciate it. I'll get you started, but the real work's on you. And trust me, there'll be plenty. If you want to be the best, there are no shortcuts. Eva, you're not worried he'll find out about my little deal? Marek's been a friend for years. You've got nothing to worry about. With him teaching, we'll have this place up and running in no time. All right then. So what's the plan, Mr. Kaminsky? How do we get to the lodge? If we want to arrive with all our fingers and toes, we'll need to pick the right route. Wait, with all our fingers? What, you'd rather come back with frostbite? Preferably not? That's why the route needs planning. Let's take a look at the map. Yes. I see 2 marked national trails leading there. One from town, one from the market. Sounds like good news. Definitely means we won't have to cut our way through the wilderness. Less risk that way. As the saying goes, being a good climber isn't the trick. The real trick is being an old one. Okay, time control. Sometimes you will need to wait for something to happen. Click here to pause, play, and speed up time. Set speed to speed 3 to continue. Okay, unpause the game, speed up time, and wait for the crew to arrive to the shelter. We made it. Good work. Ugh, huff puff. You said this was going to be easy, Marek. I said we wouldn't have to cut a trail. These paths haven't been used in years. Francis, didn't you brag about being in peak condition? Peak condition? Hilarious. Really, absolutely hilarious. Let's take a look around. Allegedly, Pedro's brother still runs this dump. Judging by the state of it, I'm starting to doubt anyone's running anything here. Here, you can switch between views. Click the button to continue. Okay, to switch shelter's yard and its individual floors, use 2 buttons up and down on the left side of the screen. Hold shift and use mouse to scroll. Click the tab key. Okay. To switch between the shelter map and the trail map, use the button in the side menu or click M. Francis, there's no one here. This place looks like it's been abandoned for years. Well, that's not what I was expecting. You're not wrong. And who the hell are you? Okay. Here, my card, Raymond Leon. I'm gathering material for a documentary on the region's history. Tanner Journal? The press cares about this? I thought nobody from the city bothered coming up here. Mountaineering's only getting more popular. And these are some of the highest peaks in this part of the Alps. The Corotan valleys are overlooked. One good story could change that. And I'm guessing the city gave you a mountain of cash to fund this? Not exactly. The city's budget's a mess. I'm doing this after hours in my own time. Admirable, wasting your free time on this. Which is why I should be heading out. No owner around means no story to chase. If you don't want to spend the night out in the wild, I suggest you do the same. Take care. Strange. No message, no nothing. Pedro and Nicholas were writing letters. Sadly, people vanishing in the mountains isn't rare, especially when they head out alone. We should fix that radio tower and alert the city. The yard view. Click here to get the yard view. Click the button to continue. Okay, each building has its own durability affected by the weather. When it drops to 0, the building stops functioning. To repair it, select the building and assign a worker to the repair slot. Click here to select worker for this task. Click on the button to continue. Okay, select worker from the list. They will start working as soon as they get to the task location. Click the button to continue. Okay, I guess we are choosing Francis. I'm not sure what these icons mean yet. I'm guessing the ice axe means like how good of a climber they are. I'm not sure what the gear is. It seems like for repairing this tower, more gears would be better, but I guess we're just going to do Francis. Okay, unpause and wait for radio tower repair. We're still at speed 3. Looks like this is about to be done. The radio tower is a key element in the development of the shelter. It allows you to use the tech tree to unlock various services, goods, or technology. Without working radio tower, guests' morale falls, and you lose access to the tech tree. Okay, there's a few little grammatical errors here. This should be guests apostrophe and without a working radio tower. Okay, anyway, not a big deal. The tower's up. We can finally call the city and easy boy. Grrr. Good dog. Okay, who the hell are you? Nicholas Bolden? Speak up, quick. Brutus hasn't had dinner after his walk yet. Well, if he eats me, at least I won't have to hike back down that damned trail. We're terribly sorry, sir. The shelter looked deserted. We thought something had happened to you. I'm Eva Harlan. This is my cousin Francis. Harlan, you say? So you did get Pedro's letter, huh? I did, and I'm not changing my mind. I don't need a bunch of amateurs around here. I can take care of myself. Yourself? Sure, old man, but the hotel, not so much. This place looks like a dustbin with windows. Francis, how dare you, brat? If you read the letter, you know what our plan is. And since you're still here, it means our deal still has a chance. Not if I sick the dog on you. The shelter's mine. Nobody tells me what goes on here, not even Pedro. I think we may have started off on the wrong foot. Mr. Nicholas, I truly apologize for barging in. We came here to offer help. I've got plenty of mountain experience, and Francis, he's quite strong. He can help with running errands. Don't care about... Hold on. Who's that sneaking around the dining room? That's Marek Kaminsky, our expert. He's here to help us get started. Knew he looked familiar, and of all people, you bring in that ace? I'm ashamed he has to see the place in this state. We've gathered a crew to get a shelter back on his feet. Please give us a chance. Merrick lit up when he heard someone wanted to revive this part of the mountains. Maybe this really is a chance to bring life back to the valley. You're tugging at my pride now. I'll need to think this over. Looks like you found the owner. Mr. Kaminsky, a pleasure. Likewise. So, shall we get to work? Sun's going down fast. We'll need food, firewood, and heating. Nights up here can be treacherous. Let's start by clearing out the garage. Yeah, usually these kinds of games, you do actually clear out garbage. Anyway, we're going to need the snowcat. Okay, I'm going to pause this real quick. Okay, repair the garage. Okay, add worker. Oh, okay, so looks like Francis gained 1 point in this. So let's bring him up to Eva's level, I guess.
Consider it done.
Okay, so speed 3. I guess we'll just go through. Get him going. I do kind of like the look of this game. I kind of wish we could change the angle. And I'm not sure if like I said, I'm not sure if I like the going up and down with the terrain. I feel like if you zoom out to a specific point, it should stop going up and down with the terrain. It's just a little bit disorienting. Okay, repair the garage. I thought we did that. Okay, what's our next thing here? Ooh, okay, so they have kind of an endurance or stamina here. Looks like we have no food. Oh, I guess we do have rations here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so each character oh, no. Okay, each character needs one. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm guessing it's 2 because we have 2 characters here. What's up here? Oh, okay, food is running low. Okay, so what are we supposed to do now? Oh, I thought this was the garage. Obviously, it's a helipad. All right, worker. Oh, wait. It went down. Okay, well, anyway, let's do Eva this time. Okay, garage is clear, but what is this hunk of junk? My friends, meet old Rust Bucket. Looks like the love child of a tank and a rusty bathtub. Snowcats are used for mountain work all over the world. As long as you've got visibility, they're the best way to haul supplies. Before you set off, take out some of my old furniture. Selling it off should cover your starting expenses. Okay, ooh, didn't need to do that. Okay, get 1,000 money by selling old furniture on the first floor using the build mode. Okay, to sell furniture, you need to click it while using build mode. Click the button to continue. Okay, so I don't know what we should sell here. I mean, it looks like we have a lot of stuff to sell. I guess we'll sell everything that's covered up first. I don't know if it makes a difference or if we are just selling everything. Okay, we're at 450. Oh, okay. So those chairs gave us wood. Actually, maybe we'll save those just in case we need them later. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe we are just selling everything. 20 wood. Okay, delivery. Click the delivery button to set up a supply order. Okay, to keep the shelter running, resources like wood, food, and alpinists equipment are essential. Dispatch an employee with a vehicle to the city to procure item. Okay, so add vehicle. I'm guessing we're using the cat first. Add worker. All right, we'll send Francis, I guess. Delivery for 100 wood. Wait. Okay. I was gonna say. And 100 food. Okay, maybe they should have a +1 and a +10. Using delivery panel side menu. Okay, so looks like that's all we need. So let's do that. Great work. The snowcat's on its way with supplies. Now let's grab the radios. Communication in the mountains is essential. That way we can stay in touch even when someone heads out on the trail. Testing, testing. Do you read me? Loud and old. What did you just say? Okay, wait for the delivery. Tip, you can track your workers on the trail map view. Okay, so let's do that. Oh wow, this map is actually quite large, and I feel like it does have even the potential to get larger. Oh, okay, I was gonna say our snowcat isn't going, but it is now. Yeah, I guess we can go speed 3. Okay, so the 1, 2, 3 buttons and space bar. So space bar is pause. Oh, it actually says it here. Oh no, that's space to skip. Never mind. Yeah, the delivery's back. Time to prep some rations. Okay, so space bar is pause, and then 1, 2, 3 keys are the different speeds. So that's easy. I don't know if they said that in the tutorial though. All right, let's go back to the shelter. Kitchen. Click here to open the kitchen panel. Click to assign somebody to meal preparation. The cooks will use raw food and create food rations.
I'm
Let's
getting too
do
old for
Nicholas,
this.
I guess. Okay. Each assigned worker speeds up resource production. Okay, prepare 10 rations. Okay, I don't really get this here. I guess we can either do 1 or 2, 2 and 4, and 1 and 2. It seems weird that we need more lunches than dinners and breakfasts, though. Okay, well, anyway, let's do that. Okay, click here to select meal size. Bigger meals use more rations. Oh, that's the meal size. Okay. Boost guest morale. Skipping meals will lead to morale penalties. Set all meals to single. Food's ready. Now it's time to get the heating going. Okay, so I get it now. So this uses 2 raw food. This uses 4 raw food. So I guess lunches are the biggest meal. That's very common in Europe. So food's ready. Now it's time to get heating going. Of all the things that can kill you in the mountains, cold is your worst enemy. Okay, click here to open the building menu. Heating, you can find heaters in the heating category. Click the button to continue. Set at least 5 radiators or heaters. Set them up in locations where you expect people to spend time on both floors. Okay, so I'm guessing maybe a radiator has a larger area of effect. Slightly. Okay, so maybe we can do... Oh, we can't even put a heater in there. Okay, so I guess the kitchen doesn't really need it. Looks like our fireplace is fine. Oh, okay, so there are red areas that we can't even have a heater. Okay, how do we rotate the heater? Seems kind of weird that we would have the radiator like sticking out like this. Okay, it's not right click. Oh, wait, it just flipped. Yeah, I don't know how I made it flip. Oh, okay. You just have to find a wall that's not in the red section. Okay, so let's put that there. Okay, where else? Okay, it seems kind of weird that... Well, actually, no, it doesn't. Yeah, I feel like we do want some overlap. We have a storeroom here. Okay, so the whole kitchen doesn't require it. So we'll do that. Okay, so how many is that? That's already 4. How do we go up a floor? Okay. Okay, so none of those rooms are working yet, so I don't even know if we need them up here. But I think it said that we want one upstairs, so... Okay, so that's grayed out. That obviously won't work. Okay, well anyway, that's 5. Turn on heating to at least 20% with all heaters turned on using the heating panel. Okay, where's the heating panel? Okay, so here. The panel allows you to decide which areas receive heat and what power level. This affects the temperature in different parts of the shelter, as well as the amount of wood consumed to fuel the central heating furnace. Alpinists staying in cold areas will lose morale, and workers will risk getting ill. Always adjust your heating level to the current temperature. Okay, radiators are in place. Time to fire them up. Full steam ahead. Okay, so heating. Said power 20%. Now we wait. Remember, the higher you set the power, the faster it warms up. And the faster we burn through wood. Exactly. That's why proper and often heating. Wait. That's why proper and often heating settings is so important. Okay, that's a little bit of an incorrect sentence there. That's why proper. Okay, well, whatever. They can figure that out later. Now that we got heat, maybe it's time we cleared this place up. I don't see any mess. Well, I saw your mutt burying a bone in the rubble on the second floor. Maybe Brutus just likes it that way. I'll grab some brooms. It won't take long. Okay, click here to open the tech tree. The top side of the tech tree allows you to unlock various facilities. Right side deals with furniture, down side with the crew, left side with equipment. Okay, so what do we... Okay, so what are we trying to do here? Okay, unlock new room using the tech tree. Tip, check the top side of the tech tree. Unlock new zone of the yard using tech tree. Tip, check the top side of the... Okay, so new room and new zone. Okay, new room. Oh, hold to unlock. There we go. Okay, so we put the heater here, so maybe let's do this one. Okay, and unlock new zone. Okay, I guess we're unlocking this. Oh, okay. I guess we'll go close first. I don't know. Okay, good work, team. Can we finally go to bed now? It's not even that late. Remember, in the mountains, the sun just sets earlier. Night hikes are dangerous and evenings are long. Best to use the time wisely. Perfect moment to catch up on shelter duties. We should set up a few basic buildings. That'll boost the site's safety. We should have enough wood for it. And if not, there's always more to chop in the woodshed. Now that's wisdom worth hearing. Let's get it done. Okay, zone unlocked. Unlock survival essentials on the tech tree. For outside facilities, check the top side. Build the weather station. Use the yard view. Build the woodshed. Use the yard view. Okay, workers can get tired with their tasks, becoming slower and taking unscheduled breaks when pushed too far. To avoid this, always let them rest when their stamina is low by unassigning them from any tasks. You can find your workers by pressing right mouse button on their portrait. Okay, so unlock survival essentials. Okay, survival essentials. Oh, okay. So it looks like this colored area here means that you can unlock anything in this zone. And then I'm guessing once everything here is unlocked, then that unlocks this, and then so forth. It's kind of a different tech tree style, but I like it. Okay, build the weather station. Oh, not trail view, sorry. Shelter view, yard view, build the weather station. Okay, what's this? Okay, that's the garage. Oh, we should pause, otherwise we're just burning through time. Okay, so it says weather station not built. I'm guessing, do we go to build mode then? Or is build? I think build mode might be for the facilities. There we go. Okay, build the weather station. Oh, okay. This is kind of cool. Can we? I feel like we should be. Oh, there we go. Okay, so on the build mode for buildings, if you right click, it does flip it. Okay, I don't know where the best place to put this is though. Kind of feel like I want to maximize like area to do this, but I don't know what the building sizes are going to be, so I guess we'll do that. Okay, build woodshed. Oh, that woodshed is huge. Yeah, see, if we do that, then we're going to be blocking stuff. Okay, so I really hope that we're going to be able to move stuff in the future here. I don't know if that's true. Oh, yeah, okay, we can move it. Is there a penalty to move it? Okay, no penalty. It's fine. All right, we'll just do that then. Use the woodshed to gather wood. Okay, so add worker. I guess we'll...
Of course. You and your ideas.
All right, we'll add Nicholas there. He is... Let's see. He's about 75% stamina. Should be good, though. We're just gathering 30 wood. Okay, so each time this bar goes up, that's 10 wood. Oh, 10 per hour. Okay. Nicholas Bolden is close to exhaustion. I think he'll be fine. Okay, there we go. Great job. The woodshed isn't the most efficient thing, but it's a lifesaver in a crisis. Now let's put up some furniture and make sure visiting alpinists have at least a bit of comfort. It's going to cost us. Don't worry about that for now. Once the first guests arrive, their fees should cover all expenses. Forget it. No one set foot here in ages. Relax. I've got a surprise for you. Okay, to keep alpinists happy, it's essential to meet their expectations for comfort, recreation, and storage space. Check current expectations in the building mode. Okay, so comfort, storage, entertainment. Each object you place boosts one or more expectations. Exceeding thresholds raise the level, giving a morale boost to all alpinists, while falling short results in a penalty. Expectations rise with your reputation. The higher your shelter level, the more demanding your guests become. Okay, yeah, I don't know why this time tutorial didn't come up, because it does say here 1, 2, 3 in space. Okay, the clock face is divided into zones, each marked with a specific color: blue for night, green for mealtime, pink arrival of new alpinists to the shelter, yellow departure of alpinists from the shelter. A delivery icon is located in the trail task view. First assign the vehicle and the worker you want to send out to the market. In the delivery panel, select the quantity of resources you want to buy and confirm the order by clicking the commence task button. Keep in mind that you won't be able to confirm an order if you don't have enough money. Okay, so let's pause that. Let's unassign. We have our 30 wood, so build 3 beds. Okay, right section of the radio tower to unlock new furniture. Okay, so sleeping. Simple bed, simple bedside table. All right, let's unlock that. And shelter view. Okay, so I'm not sure. I'm guessing we can do multiple beds in one room. Comfort, simple bed. We'll do that. That. Okay, and that. Okay, left mouse button to see quests. Okay, wait for mysterious guests to arrive to the shelter. You can track them in the trail view. Okay, actually, I want to go down. How do we get out of here? We've got everything we need. Now let's wait for that surprise. Okay, left mouse. Look at the map. The surprise is on the way. Okay, we are paused. I think that's fine. To build mode, and I want to move this. Okay, I'll put that there. Okay, so these beds should all be comfortable now. There's no bed. What? There's no bed available? What was that pop-up? We have 3 beds. Okay, trail view. Okay, it said that the people were coming. Good morning. Long time no see, Nicholas. What's she doing here, and who are all these people? I took the liberty of inviting Madam Mayor and her team. Their visit will test your readiness. It will also help me decide whether we can restore your permits, Nicholas. Hold on, we're running this place illegally? At the moment, it seems so. That's why we can't officially place the shelter on tourist maps. If you hadn't been cozying up to the competition, there wouldn't have been any problems. That's not on me. The inspection ruled that your facilities were far below standard. Mr. Kaminsky told me that you're trying to reopen the shelter. I'd be glad to see for myself. We're ready. We won't let you down, Madam Mayor. Okay, faulty delivery. From the open supply crate, wafts of nasty sour stench of half-rotten fruit. Unfortunately, it seems someone on the crew mistakenly ordered a few 100 kilos of spoiled potatoes for compost instead of top shelf. Tasty deluxe rations. No time to wonder how this happened or who's to blame. Everyone knows. Action is needed. Guests are starting to catch a whiff. Okay. Maybe tossed into soup, they won't smell that bad. All alpinist event minor penalty. Let's just dump the whole lot. This is pointless. Minus 50 raw food. Okay, we don't have enough. Maybe we can salvage a little something for the crew. All workers, minor WS penalty. What's WS? Okay, well, I guess we'd rather have a penalty for the crew as opposed to the alpinists, since it's the mayor and her crew. I had a feeling things were going too smoothly. This isn't the first time. Running a shelter is never easy business. We need to act fast. Fresh supplies are priority. If you've got the funds, hiring a helicopter would be smart. Air transport doesn't care about mountain terrain. The only things you'll need to worry about are the weather and the bill. Okay, I think I know someone who can help with that. Don't tell me you've got a pilot buddy. Let's just say I have a friend in a mountain transport company. I'll give you the number, but I'd rather not get directly involved. Okay, so let's pause that. Let's go back to the shelter yard view. No, we don't need the yard view. We need delivery, add vehicle, air transport. Okay, we need 100 more raw food. Okay, we already repaired the landing pad. Okay, and then build enough furniture to raise one of the expectations. Factors to surpass level and raise morale. Tip, unlock some objects on the right section of the tree. Okay, so let's commence that task. Let's go into shelter. No, not shelter view. Set double meal using kitchen. Okay, so set double meal. Build enough furniture to raise one expectation. Wait, don't we need to set someone to be in the kitchen? Thought we needed to set someone to be in the kitchen. Okay, well, I guess not, maybe? Okay, unlock some objects on the right side of the tech tree. Okay, let's do seating. Okay, so these unlocks are only money, right? All right. Okay, so I think that'll be fine. Hopefully we have enough money for other things. Okay, so build mode. Simple armchair. Oh, I don't know. Looks like that table actually is... Okay, I think we're actually supposed to just sell all the furniture. Okay, what is that? Oh, it's like a little coffee buffet table. But yeah, all of this furniture seems to be useless. Oops. Okay, so we'll just sell all of that. Seems like you should be able to maybe like repair those, but that's okay. That chair actually looks okay. I don't know if we can use it or not. All of that is fine. Oh, there's a third floor as well. Oh. Okay, we actually have some people up there. Okay, what is the third floor then? I mean, it looks like we actually have rooms available up here. And doesn't look like we can sell any of this furniture up here. So maybe it's not even unlocked yet. everything else is, I think, good. Okay, so how do we see the expectations? Okay, so here are the expectations. So I think comfort is probably the thing to go for right now. Okay, so why did that not... Okay, yeah, so this was for comfort. So I don't understand. Okay, so maybe we can add another bed, I guess. Oh, see, that doesn't even put it up that high. Okay, so I guess we are maybe gonna add some of these instead. Oh my goodness, we still need more. Okay, now we got it. That was a lot to just get that little bit of comfort. Okay, so acquire 100 raw food. Okay, air vehicles. Tasks can also be carried out without ground vehicles using air service companies. That action does not require assigning a worker, but it does involve additional transport costs. For tasks performed by air service, the attributes of a given company will apply. John the pilot. Okay, hello everyone. Great to start another partnership. What a view you've got up here. Hey, that was some lightning fast delivery of yours. I just hope I didn't beat the cargo up too badly. If anything's wrong, let me know. Francis Harlan, I presume? Wow, that name brings back memories. Memories? Pretty sure we've never met. Do you have a relative named Eva? I used to be with a girl by that name. We were even engaged once. Maybe. Never heard about that one. Wait, what's this? She's going to stab us in the back and run off to the competition? Excuse me? What are you talking about? Out with it, kid. No excuses. I won't let one of my workers sell us out again. Workers? Worker? Eva works here? That's wonderful news. Where can I find her? I've missed her. We've got so much to catch up on. This has to be some kind of mistake. You've got no business here, John. Eva? We ordered a service, not small talk. Could we at least... No, absolutely not. We don't have time for this. Forget it. Or maybe just, I said no. Heh, all right then. Call if you need more runs. I'll see if I can get my boss to cut you a discount. Yikes, that was rough. Did he really deserve to get brushed off like that? He seemed like a decent guy. Trust me, he's not. He's a total douche. And you'll have to take my word for it. But man, he did say we'd get a discount. Okay, let's go speed 1. Okay, so we have 74 rations. That's not bad. Wait for the selected meal time. I'm guessing that's there. But I did set everything to double, so... Oh, this is the selected meal time, I guess. Everyone's busy. It might be the perfect time to start that... or stash that damn bag. If Eva or the old man stumbled across it, I'd be in deep trouble. Oof. You won't spill the beans, will you, boy? You gonna help me find a good hiding spot? Woof. Atta, partner. Let's get to work. I found some perfectly good wood in Old Man's cellar. Crisis averted. You did great. Which crisis was that? And now we just have to keep the meals coming and make sure the mayor doesn't freeze. If guests head out on the trail rested and satisfied, the risk of accidents drops a lot. Sometimes it pays to go the extra mile for people tackling a tough climb. Better safe than sorry. Okay, open the trail map. Finish other quests while waiting for the next set of instructions. Okay, what other quests would that be? But anyway, trail map. Path segments are the only way to travel through Coratan region. To build a path, select the path segment, select the point on the map, example, the shelter or a peak, then click on the target to connect it. You can also click an empty spot to create an intermediate point from which you can continue next segment. Depending on the slope and the terrain the path runs through, the segment line will change difficulty represented by the color and segment panel. Try to match the difficulty to the expected traversal of the guest or worker using the segment. All tasks beyond the shelter are managed through trail tasks. Trail tasks appear as a clickable icon on the trail map next to the nameplate of the location and as an entry in the task browser trail map view. To accept a trail task, you must assign a worker and the route in the trail task window. You can also use land vehicle to shorten the travel time and make it safer. Okay. Trail tasks. Click here to check all of the active trail tasks. Click the button to continue. Click here to locate the trail task. Click the button to continue. As you currently don't have a path connected to the Chillcrest slope, you will need to build one if you want to complete the task. Open the building mode. Click the button to continue. Select a path segment and build a series of paths leading to your target. At this moment, don't worry about the difficulty. Build a path to continue. Okay, so Chillcrest slope. Okay, wait. So that's way the heck over here. Oh, okay. I don't know. We'll have to see once the tutorial is done. I mean, it didn't seem too difficult. We're just building a trail here. As the target is connected, time to send out the task. Open the task panel, click the button to continue. Okay. Click the button, set up route. Okay, risk unknown. Worker and route are required to calculate risk. Select a node to add. Okay, wait, I don't understand why We have to do all of this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why we would have to do all of this. Isn't that what we just did by creating the route? Okay, well, anyway, we'll do that. Okay, let's use the vehicle, and I guess it's only going to be Francis doing that.
Chop,
Okay.
chop.
And we'll go like that. And I guess we'll do 3 for now. Francis, where were you? We need you. Oh, wasn't feeling too great. Had to step out for some fresh air. Maybe the altitude and thin air. Right, that must be it. I'll just remember to breathe less or something. Very funny. Nicholas, does the trail up the mountain we visited back in 25 still exist? Is this some kind of courtship? I'm not looking for a bride. Haha, ever the sharp one. I just thought I'd show our town hall crew the best this valley has to offer. I don't doubt it. Can you believe not a single one of them has ever climbed before? Crazy. The old trail up Sturmspitze? Probably buried long ago. Most of the old routes are gone. Nobody's restored them in years. Maybe we could rebuild them. A wonderful idea. Remember, a good trail network serves at least 2 purposes. First, it uses the natural terrain to get climbers safely to the top. Second, it caters to very different groups of alpinists. Meaning, a leisurely trail for beginners is a whole different beast than a challenge for the pros. Then maybe we should start by finding out the mayor's tastes. Okay, alpinist group, click here to check on your current shelter guests. Click to see more details about mayor's group. Take a note of a big round icon symbolizing their type and check the traversal routes. Here you can see the group's type. Okay, casual stroller. Here you can see the group's traversal, their climbing skills. Okay, traversal 3. The higher the difference between it and the trail's difficulty, the higher risk of accident. Okay, wait, what? The higher the difference between it and the trail's difficulty. Okay, got it. Here you can see group's goals. If you don't have a trail leading to it, they'll leave the shelter disappointed after 2 days. Okay, Esprival. Okay, clicking the alpinist icon, side menu will display a list of all alpinist groups currently staying at the shelter. Alpinist groups are the primary source of income. Upon their arrival, they pay a lodging fee which contributes to the shelter's budget. Alpinist groups stay at the shelter for 2 days, after which they set out on a trail, provided one has been established. Their skill depends on their guest book type and morale. Try to match skill value as close to trail difficulty. After completing their expedition, alpinist groups leave feedback about their stay in the trail, which directly affects the shelter's reputation positively or negatively. Okay, guest book information about alpinist groups and their desires can be found in the guest book. Okay. Now we know the mayor's a casual stroller aiming for Esprival. Let's line that up with our notes. Okay, alpinist groups. The guest book is part of the compendium. Click the button to continue. Okay, click here to open the guest book. Check alpinist type and their desires. This is the range of traversal the alpinists of this type can have. Close this hint to continue. Okay, so 2 to 3. Those are the desires of the group. If your trail has those tags, they are more likely to take it, and they will reward you with reputation. Okay, so level 2 to 3, slope 10 to 15, forest vista point. Okay, everything suggests the ideal choice would be a gentle under 45 degrees of incline, and it better run through the forest for at least a stretch. Amateurs just love those snowy landscapes, so we're making a route, piece of cake. Remember, just making a route isn't enough. What are we supposed to hold the tourists' hands to? Very funny, Francis. The trail still needs proper preparation. Exactly. Once route is marked, it has to be secured and clearly signed. On the tougher stretches, it's worth adding barriers or safety chains. What's next, a cable car for the lazy ones? For those who just want the view, a cable car is actually a great idea. Only once the path is marked and prepared can we set the official trail. It has to lead from the shelter to the point of interest. Trails. Using the trail list menu, you can build new trails and see the existing ones. To create new trails, click the Create New Trail button, then select all of the points you want to include in your trail, starting with the shelter. Once a route is outlined, click the Confirm Route button. Keep in mind, if a trail is too long, alpinists risk traveling at night, including camp points in your long trails. A trail cannot form a loop. Alpinists know how to navigate trails themselves. You don't need to force them to walk in circles. The trail needs to start with the shelter. Click here to search for a mentioned goal. Click here to create a trail. Trail is just like a route, but after the setup, it will be used multiple times by interested guests. Click the button to continue. Create trail. Okay, wait. I don't get it because they're supposed to go to Esprival. Okay, build a path leading to Esprival and set the trail using Trails menu. The trail must include a forest tag and can't include any slope beyond 45 degrees. Okay. Okay, let's pause that for a sec. Okay, so how did we set up a route the first time? Okay, so we want to do this, I think. So we'll do that. Okay, wait. Can't cross, so let's do that. That. Oh, that's 45. So remove segment. Okay, path segment. I liked it. I think I'm probably going to play it again. So I did pretty much everything that was on the starting little island there. but I didn't do anything like going to the pirate camps or whatever. So I'll probably do another stream on that, but kind of wanted to check out some other games for. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, especially the combat. But you know me, I'm not very good at combat, so. Okay, so now we do trails, create trail. Okay, the house always wins. Sounds like a casino game. Okay, so I think we're good. So 10 degrees, 10 degrees, 10 degrees, 15, 10, and 15. It's a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I had to get... Okay, so... Yeah, I had to get forest in there, so I don't know. I think that should be fine, though. Okay, we've got our trail mapped out. Yeah, I mean, I did play the demo for Retro Rewind. Is it out yet? I know it was coming out pretty soon. Planned release date March 17, so 2 weeks from now. Okay, so now someone has to head out. Now someone has to head out and mark it in the field. Okay, a whole lot of work. Isn't there an easier way? Like I said, up here, there are no shortcuts. Safety comes first. Enough clowning around, Francis. Time to work. Yeah, I'm on it. Okay, so I guess we'll use the vehicle since we have it available. We'll add our worker. Looks like anyone can go. Guess we'll do Francis since he's the little errand boy. Okay, commence task. And we'll go 3. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's that same gear icon. So I wonder if hopefully he's going to be leveling up.
Just another day in the old freezer.
Oh, okay, so that gear icon is work speed. So why is he 1 now? Okay, risk safe hold 7%. Go forth, this route is safe. Okay, every trail needs to be set up by the worker before it can be used by the alpinists. The task consists of various small jobs, clearing paths, marking signs, and mapping overall trail on tourist map. This task will require your workers to traverse whole length of the trail. Okay. All right, great work, team. The mayor will be heading off soon, which means it's about time for me to go as well. You're not staying with us longer? I've already taught you everything you need to safely get started. The rest will come with time and experience. In the mountains, nothing replaces practice. You'll always be welcome here. Of course, keep your eyes open. I'll drop by again sometime. We'll be glad to see you. Bloody hell. So he's leaving us at the mercy of the old man? Damn it, Harlan. What have I done to dear Pedro to deserve this? They did such an amazing job. We're leaving the shelter well fed and relaxed, and the view's absolutely stunning. I'll tell you the rest when I get back. Okay, snakes. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy watching me struggle and die. uh, Definitely died, I think, like 4 or 5 times, but yeah, I did like the game. And see you around. All right. All right, dears, I finished my report. Where do I turn off the radio? I'll do it. Hand over the headset. Ever the picture of gratitude, that one. Apologies. Oh, no worries. I bet Nicholas was worried, sick about our ragtag bunch. Thank you so much. It was truly wonderful. Stay. It was a truly wonderful stay. I've missed the valley view more than I thought. And you did a fantastic job fixing up that trail. So you liked your stay? Absolutely. City Hall won't shut up about it for weeks. My dears, I think it's safe to lift your suspension and start sending folks your way. That's amazing news. Thank you. Unfortunately, that's not all. Ha! She's always got a but. Legally, you're still not compliant with all regulations, but since we go way back, Nicholas, I can bend the rules a bit. Let you start earning again. That said, every mountain shelter in this area has to meet certain standards. I'll leave a list. Always with the rules. In a few days, someone will come check. If everything looks good, you'll get your permit. But now that you can bring in income, it should be easier. Anyway, I've got to run. Let's stay in touch. Take care and good luck. Thank you again. Safe travels. Finally, she's gone. If she'd stayed one more day, she'd have seen we can barely heat this ruin. And those clouds. How are climbers even going to find out about us? People have been wanting to explore around Korotan again. Once word spreads, we'll be packed. That's true. People used to come even when the trail was closed. We just need to wait. I'm all for waiting under a blanket. I'm dead on my feet. I should turn in for a nap too. We've got to prepare for the crowds. I can't wait. Okay, so wait until morning and prepare for your first guest's arrival. Okay, let's go to shelter view. Okay, so we have 38 rations, 136 raw food, 238 wood. Okay, so let's go to the yard. No, not the yard. Let's go to delivery. We'll add a vehicle. We'll just do the regular. Send Nicholas. Get another 100 and maybe 150. Actually, maybe let's not do that. Let's do... We'll do 50 and 75.
Getting too old for this.
Okay, and then go to shelter build mode. Second floor. Well, actually, radio tower. Let's see, survival essentials. Oh, that's already unlocked. Okay, outside, grill and bonfire. Hot tub, luggage shed. Actually, let's upgrade the wood shed. How much money do we have? Okay, let's do that as well. How much for a new room? We could probably hold off on that for just a sec. Okay, so equipment. Okay, I don't know what this is actually for. Okay, well, anyway, let's put Eva on that. I don't know. Okay, so I guess we don't need to do that. So how do we take Eva off? Okay, well, I guess she's off. Okay, so anyway, we can wait for guests to arrive. Okay, so there's the mayor's. There's us getting our new supplies. Right, and the mayor is coming back. Reputation is a measure of popularity for your shelter. Higher reputation brings higher entry fee, making you earn more money and more guests. To increase it, have alpinists complete their expeditions safely, fulfill their desires, deal with events, quests, and rescue missions. Okay, so looks like the mayor's going back to town. What did the pink say again? I think that's when people are coming. Okay, there we go. Okay, Hobbs Caravan. Okay. Oh, we got more people? Uh-oh. Okay, so I guess we need 3 beds now. Shoot. Okay. Let's go shelter view. We have 5. Okay, well, I guess we could just stuff them all in one area right now. We probably should get a second room going. Actually, we only need 3, right? Okay, so radio tower, $100 for a new room. Should we go for the biggest room? Because I don't think it costs any extra. Okay, so then we can go build mode. And let's actually move this. Move this. And I guess we'll move this. Okay, and then we need another heater here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, actually, maybe we'll move this bed over here. Okay, that's fine. Oh my goodness, wait, okay, so 3, 6. Oh my god, we need 4 more beds now? Okay. This is not so good. I didn't expect there to be, what, 10 people coming? Okay, so let's go back to the shelter. Okay, so we need 4 more beds. It's not the best. Okay, comfort, simple bed. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I hope that's good enough. It's mostly in the heated section. I mean, we could bump it over if we need to. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 beds. All right, let's go back to the trail map view. Okay, so yeah, 10 of 12. All right, let's pause one more time. So alpinist group. Okay, no valid trail available to Feroci. Okay, Esprival. Okay, so 2 are going to Wait, what? Oh, wait, this one's already done. Okay, so they're going to Esprival, so they're good. This one's going to Feroci. So let's see, build. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, 72 wood. Okay, darn. Okay, so we need to get someone chopping wood ASAP. Okay, so yard. That's the weather station. Okay, so add worker. We need.
I got a thermos of tea just for
Let's
that.
get Eva and
On my
Nicholas. And then, shoot. Okay, we should probably just load up on wood then. Okay, so let's see, add vehicle, add worker. Okay, darn it. Okay, so 200.
Job.
Okay, so left mouse button to see the quest. Okay, so first guests. Okay, unlock communal space on tech tree. Build bunk beds. Oh, darn it. We just spent a whole bunch of money on regular beds. Okay, prepare food rations. Use the woodshed to gather wood. Okay, so we're doing that one. Build a path leading to the Celestial Grove or Feroci and create the trail using trail menus. Set up a trail. Okay, so... Alright, let's get this going. Home accident. Okay, a loud crash, the sound of breaking ceramics, and a shout came from the kitchen. On the scene, the sight is unpleasant. I told you. Yeah, eventually I did get it. I started to get the parries, but yeah, I got absolutely destroyed by the boars for, I don't know, at least the first couple of tries. Okay, so injured guest leans against the counter, rubbing their aching knee, and the floor is strewn with shards of shattered tea set. Nothing major has happened, but it's a bad look to leave it. Okay, we don't have this. All right, see ya. All right, we're gonna renovate and put some slip-free mats. I wonder, how long does it take to get this wood here? Okay, not too long. All right, let's pause again. Okay, so we have a, wait. Okay, there's our wood. Okay, so trails, build mode actually. We need a segment to Celestial Grove. Oh, that's 45. Okay, actually, Alpinist grew, Feroci, Traversal 1. Okay, how the heck are they going to get to Feroci if they only have a traversal of 1? Okay, build mode, remove segment. Okay, remove. Okay, that's 30, 80, 30, 45, 80. Okay, we need to remove this segment. To remove this segment. Okay, so it says build a path leading to Celestial Grove or Feroci. Okay, so we at least got that one, but yeah, how do we do this one here? Because that's 80. Oh, that's 15. That's 15. That's Powder Slope. Oh, that's only 15. Okay, so we're good on that. We just need more wood. Okay, so... Wait. Oh, shoot. We're out of... Oh, my God. Okay. Get out of that. Shelter. Down a floor. Kitchen. Not... Wait, what? We have enough raw food, so what's going on? Oh, okay, so wait. Yeah, because we have Francis here, so... Okay, I don't understand the kitchen. I thought you were supposed to be able to assign someone to the kitchen.
I can't wait for this up. Another day in the old freezer.
Or is it because Francis is doing the trail? No, because we're not validating the trail yet, so I'm not... Okay, so yeah, I'm super confused. How do we get the food going? Okay, well anyway, we need to go to the yard. Okay, so we'll finish off that one there, then we'll get Nicholas out, and we'll get Eva out. We actually have quite a bit of money though, so let's go delivery, add vehicle, add worker, send Francis out. Definitely need more wood.
Job's a job.
Commence the task.
Ready for any task.
Okay, I'm still kind of okay, wait, so okay, where was the kitchen tutorial? I don't see that anymore. I'm so freaking confused here. Because we definitely have enough raw food. And the raw food is what's turned into rations. I mean, is it just because we don't have the workers for it? Oh, there we go. Add work. Oh my god. I just had to scroll
I'm on
up.
the way.
Okay, so we're adding and we're adding
Of
for now.
course, you and your ideas.
Okay, now let's get some food going. Okay, so now we can do kitchen and take them off, let them go rest. Okay, we should have food now. Okay, we have the wood now, so let's go back to the trail view. Trails, no, build mode, path segment. There to there. Okay, and then trails. Create trail. Here to here. Here, 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 and here. Okay, we're creating that. That is Furrow C. Submit. Okay, use vehicle, add worker Francis.
Consider it done.
Commence. Okay, so communal spaces. Okay, advanced carpentry, chest table, small bookshelf, standing clock. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Okay, so build bunk beds. We'll go shelter. Okay, we'll go up a level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so build mode. Bunk bed. Okay, so there's one. Okay, so then go here, sell that, and sell that. Okay, and then bunk bed. Okay, and then set up a trail. That's what we're doing. Okay, pest. Why is it so cold in here? The mountaineers don't even take off their thick, muddy boots to sleep. The kitchen staff walk around in jackets, even next to the warm stove. The curtains flutter in the wind like Halloween decorations, and you come to a horrifying conclusion. One of the guests has tampered with the insulation in half the windows on the ground floor. Wait, what? Okay, too late. We won't find him now. Let's seal the windows and start repairs. Bottom floor may get drafty. A medium penalty. Let's search the suspect's luggage and conduct an investigation. This can't go unpunished. Minus 100 reputation. All alpinists event minor penalty. Well, crap. How much? 100 reputation. That's like. It's 2/3 of our reputation. Okay, so what's the medium penalty going to give us, though? Probably happy and very happy. I don't know. I think we need the reputation, though. I mean, we're so low. Then again, it is like the beginning of the game. All right, let's do that. Well, whatever. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's it. All we get to do is make one trail past the tutorial. Okay. We hope you enjoyed your stay in Above the Snow. Any feedback is more than welcome. It genuinely helps us make the game better. If you have a minute, please share your thoughts on the Discord or leave a review of the demo. And if you'd like to support the project, don't forget to wishlist the game on Steam. Okay, well, I am going to leave a little bit of feedback here because I actually did like the game. So I'm definitely going to put that on my watch list on Steam here. Let me do that real quick. Okay, Above the Snow. Add to wish list. But yeah, anyway, that was Above the Snow demo version. I thought it was a pretty good game. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I kind of liked that it had a pretty good storyline. The art is fantastic. I'm pretty sure everything was like hand drawn. It looks like a nice little fun city builder. Definitely a different twist on this style of game. It's going to be kind of fun to get more workers, build out the little town. Kind of wish they would have let you build a few more buildings, maybe see a few more things, build a few more trails, just to get a better grasp on the game. But yeah, definitely interesting. Let me check to see when it comes out. It says April 2026, so it should be coming out fairly soon, about I would say a month and a half. It's pretty vague, just says April. So again, like I said, definitely going to put that on my wish list and just see how things progress. All right, thanks so much for watching. I usually try to stream from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. We do have quite a few game demos because Steam Next Fest is going on right now, so I will be jumping into another game shortly here. Probably grab myself like a cup of coffee, all that good stuff, maybe a snack, and maybe be back in about 10 or 15 minutes. I'm not sure what I'm going to be playing. But I hope you come and join me in about 10 or 15 minutes. All right, thanks so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you next time.